decent. I mean, I'm not even like really wearing pants. I mean, I am, but like also not really. Hey, hi, hello, my name is Tay, and today I'm gonna do the rapid fire book tag. I was tagged by Marine from Marine and Books, so I'll link her channel and the video she made down below. The original tag was made by Girl Reading, so I'll also link that video down below. But basically this is just a list of some questions and you just try to answer them as fast as you can without really thinking, just say what you think immediately. So it's an easy tag, so I'm filming it. Also, I think you're supposed to time yourself. I'm not positive, but I'm going to because I'm competitive. But also this is a bad fucking idea because I don't know if I've uploaded my infinite booktuber tag yet, but timing myself on that was a bad idea, even though you have to time yourself because it was just a big yikes. Okay, we're just gonna get into it and start. Ebook or physical book? Okay, this one's hard. Ebook is much more functional, like easy because you can take it everywhere, but there's something really nice about a physical book and I like reading those more, if that makes sense. Like ebooks are more functional, but I like physical books better. Paperback or hardback? I'm gonna go with paperback. Hardback is prettier, but function-wise, yikes. It's like, they're like bulkier and you have to worry about the thing ripping. Paperbacks are easier to like hold on to, especially floppy paperbacks. Online or in-store book shopping? The one I always do is online because I don't own a car, so I can't really go to bookstores that easily. And it is cheaper online, but I do recognize that it's probably better to do in-store because, you know, it's good to support local bookstores. So, I don't know. Technically, what I do is online, but I would love to be able to do in-store. Trilogies or series? Okay, hear me out, like, aren't trilogies also series? Like, a series supposed to be, like, more than 3 books? I don't know. I'm gonna say series, and the only reason why is because I think that you can have a series of 3 books, but maybe I'm weird, but, like, I think it should just be the proper length of what it is. I don't want to force things into 3 books. If it's good at 2 books, if it's good at 7 books, just whatever helps the plot and the characters flow the best. So I'm gonna say series because that's more, like, that works better with different books. Heroes or villains? Okay, I'm basic and maybe this makes me a big fucking Hufflepuff, but I am. But heroes. Villains can be really interesting, but I never root for them unless I, like, the hero really fucking sucks. Yeah, I just like heroes. I like, especially when heroes, like, are complex and they have some moral ambiguity, but they're still doing what's right. Like, ooh. Villain stories are nice, but I'm always gonna root for the hero. I'm a basic bitch. What you gonna do? A book you want everyone to read? Okay, fuck, I don't know. I don't have it with me, because I don't own it, but Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin O'Leary Sands. That's a tongue twister, can't believe I said it that fast. I love that book, it's one of my favorite books of all time. It's really good and really well written, and it really gets you in the heart, and it makes me really happy, and I want everyone to read it. Thank you. Recommend an underrated book. Ice Massacre by Tiana Warner. Oh my god. I don't have time to talk about how much I love this series, but, like, last book you bought. Oh, I know that one. I don't buy books ever, so how dare you? I don't buy books ever, so it's easy to tell that the last one I bought was Geekerella by Ashley Poston. Weirdest thing you've used as bookmark? I don't use really weird things as bookmarks. I've used my headphones before. I've used a guitar pick. I've never used something gross. I just, like, if there's something nearby that isn't, like, sticky or weird, I'll just stick it in there. Or just, like, even just leave the book face down. I don't know, not that weird. Used books, yes or no? Big fat yes. Give used books a new home. And then it's like kind of nice to know that like they've been loved, or that they've been used, and they're a lot cheaper and you can still support like secondhand bookstores and things like that. Those are really, really nice. You just want to make sure that you check like the condition, because sometimes people will try to sell you some that are like in really, really bad condition, but you can get really nice books used, so yes. Top 3 genres. I'm gonna say contemporary, fantasy, and I don't know, just general YA? I don't know, does that count as a genre? I don't know. It is now. Borrow or buy? Borrow? I think because don't have money, so it's hard to buy. And borrowing is good because like you can support your local library and stuff and it's less expensive, but when I can, I like to buy things because I like having my favorite books like here and I can reread them, but I also definitely think that borrowing is really, really good and we should do more of it. Characters or plot? Characters. 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 Like, okay, plot is important, but like, if I care about the characters, I literally don't care what happens as the plot. I will still read it because I love the characters. A good point of this would be like the Raven cycle. Like, sometimes the plot is like very slow or like not a lot's happening, but I literally don't give a fuck. Because all I care about are my babies. They could literally have them eating breakfast for 400 pages and I would read it because the characters are so important. Oh my god. Long or short books? I'm gonna go with short. Long books I think can be just as good as short books, but long books scare me. Like, that I get intimidated by them. Whereas when you like get through a short book, like you feel like you've done, like I feel all proud of myself and it's like, ooh, I read a book, but it's like really short. But I do really like long books when I read them. I just don't read them that much. Long or short chapters? I'm gonna say short chapters. First of all, it doesn't help the whole like one more chapter and then I'll go to bed and then that chapter's like 30, 40, 50 pages. But also just because like when I read a short chapter, it like makes me feel like I'm reading faster because it's like little rewards. And it's like, oh look, you got through a chapter. I'm like, wow, I'm doing so well, and I keep reading. So yeah, short chapters I think I prefer. But if like someone's gonna make a super short chapter just to make it short and it makes it disjointed, then obviously don't do that. First 3 books you can think of. Simon vs. Homo Sapiens and Gender, Children of Blood and Bone, which I haven't read, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Cool. Books that make you laugh or books that make you cry? I'm gonna say books that make me cry because crying is also kind of vague. It could be like a happy cry or a sad cry or an emotional cry. And I feel like those books are often the ones that like I'm really emotionally attached to. Laughing is good. I've laughed at books and not loved them, but I very rarely cry at a book and don't love it. Our world or fictional world? I don't know. If it's a fictional world, like, that I don't think I'm gonna die in, then that. But our world is, like, sometimes nice if it's, like, our world, but, like, with magic in it. So, like, Harry Potter with a little sprinkle, or Percy Jackson or something. Because then, like, I don't have to, like, live in the Hunger Games, but, like, there's also magic around. Does that make sense? Yeah, cool. Audiobooks, yes or no? Big, fat, fucking yes. I can read so much more when I'm doing them. I can read them while I do something else. I can get like a new idea of like what the voices sounded like that I wouldn't have thought of before. And they're also really helpful like if you struggle to physically read for whatever reason, that you can do that. Like, ooh, I just love audiobooks. I could go on for an hour about how good audiobooks are. Judge a book by its cover? Yes. Everyone judges a book by cover. I don't care if you think you don't. You do some way or another. I try not to like judge a book so badly that like if it's interesting but it's an ugly cover that I won't try it. But I think if something has an ugly cover I probably won't buy it. But I don't buy books anyway, so like that's kind of irrelevant. Book to movie or book to TV show? Theoretically, TV show because it gives you more time to explore, but I've very rarely seen a book to TV show adaptation that didn't go like completely off the rails. So I'm gonna say book to movie because I feel like you can just wrap it up. Even if it's like a movie trilogy or something like, I don't know, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings or something. Book to TV show just has so much potential to go off the rails and fuck it up. Movie or TV show you prefer to the book? I'm gonna say, and this is actually, I don't know if this is a unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna say Lord of the Rings. I do love the Lord of the Rings, but I will say that the movies took the Lord of the Rings and they made them like more accessible. I watched the movies before I read the books. So, like, I think that's also part of why I love these so much is because I already seen the movie. But, like, there are some times in here where, like, it drags a lot, especially in the first book. The second two I like more than the first one, but I think that the movies got everything that we needed from the books really well. And they got rid of the Scourging of the Shire, which I hated. Get back in there, I'm timing myself. Whatever. Standalones or series? Series I like more because I get more time with the characters and they get to explore more, but I probably read more standalones lately because you have to like commit to this series and so that stresses me out, but when I do read series I tend to like them more than standalones because I just want more time with the characters. Okay, that's it. Oh my god, I forgot to time myself. Well, I did time myself, I just fucking closed the laptop, so we're just gonna I'm gonna cut off like a minute, so I think that was like 10 minutes-ish. It says 11 minutes and 31 seconds. I don't know if this was enjoyable for you. Hope it was. Thanks again to Marine for tagging me. This was actually like pretty fun, even if I'm an entire mess. I don't know who's done this, so if you haven't done it, and you really want to do it, then like this is a formal tag to you. You can say that I tagged you. Yeah, that's it. If you disagree with any of my opinions or like you have something else to say about the question, feel free to comment. I'd really like to know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye. That was really high. Okay, bye.